welcome back to Green Eyed Starlet. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Brandy and I'm working to live a life worth living through art, movement, and exploration. So in last week's video, we talked about taxes, more specifically self-employment taxes, as we're kicking off this month's theme of self-employment. If you would like to go check out that video, I'll leave it linked right up here. In today's video, the plan was to discuss all the different ways that I make money and how you yourself can diversify your income. However, with everything that's been happening in the last few days, I know that a lot of people are worried about where their next paycheck is coming from, and if they are getting paychecks, how long those paychecks will keep coming with all the closures that are happening due to the coronavirus. Especially here in Orlando, where our three major theme parks have announced closures, and the economy in this city is purely based on tourism itself. Now, we are still going to definitely be talking about income streams in this video, and while I feel like it's probably not the most helpful video to anybody right now, I think the idea that inspired it is more important now than ever, and that is to really think about diversifying our income streams so that we're not putting all of our eggs in one basket. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in watching, then please give this video a big thumbs up and keep watching. Now, when it comes to streams of income, I feel like I'm pretty high up there on the scale of a lot of jobs, as I have a whopping total of 8 streams of income that I rely upon each and every month, some more than others, and I'm trying to add new ones pretty much every single day. It is also important to remember when it comes to that I am currently completely self-employed, so I have a lot of freedom when it comes to choosing when and where and what jobs I work, with a few exceptions. And can I just say, this video is very much geared to people who are self-employed or people who are part of the gig economy, but if you are someone who works a 40-hour job, a full-time job, and you feel like you're not completely financially stable, I am very much sorry. I don't believe that the economy should work that way, where if you work a 40-hour job, you still need some kind of side job to make up that extra money that you feel like you need for bills or for even pleasure and stuff like that. I don't think that's right, and if that's the case for you, I am very much sorry. I hope something on this list can help you, but I definitely wish that was not the case for you. I would also like to make the small disclaimer that this video is in no way a flex on anyone. It's not a humble brag in any way. This is just a question I get asked about quite often, especially when I'm meeting new people, networking and stuff like that, or people like friends and family that I haven't seen in a long time and they're asking me what I've gotten up to. So I'm going to try to format this video from what pays me the most money per month down to the least, and then I'm going to cover a few other streams of income that I would like to add to my streams of income in the future, and maybe give you guys some ideas of things that you can add to your streams of income. I promise this is the last disclaimer. I didn't even write this one down. I want you to know that when it comes to money, there are so many opportunities and so many different weird things in this world, especially like in 2020, you know what I mean? Like, when I was growing up, half the jobs that I currently do, I didn't even know really existed or were even on my radar. So that being said, just because it seems like a weird, odd job, doesn't mean it's a bad job. You know what I mean? So let's get into the actual streams of income, shall we? Now, currently my highest paying gig is being an entertainer for parties, which I do anywhere between 4 and 12 times a month. 90% of these events are corporate events. You know, December is probably my biggest, most packed month, seeing as all the companies are having their holiday and their Christmas parties. I definitely think that this kind of gig is big in bigger cities like Orlando, LA, New York City, but I think you would be surprised at how much of a need there is for this kind of party entertainer all over the world. Anything from kids' character birthday parties to fake casinos to circus-themed events. My biggest advice for you guys on how to get into something like this, if you want to, is to check Facebook and find companies in your area that are already doing this and reach out to them, see if they need any more entertainers, any more actors, any more whatever they are. If you have any specialty skills like juggling, stuff like that, it might actually help you in that situation. But I definitely am able to pay a great deal of my bills just specifically from doing party parties, which I'm very grateful for, especially when, you know, the clients or the guests are able to tip me, which, can I just say, if you are in the position to tip even $1 to someone, please, please do. Like, I know money is tight for all of us, but when it comes to tipping, if you can give even $1, you have no idea how much that means to that one person. $1 might be the difference, you know, between having their rent completely paid or not. I know that seems drastic, but I'm just saying, if you can tip anything, please tip people, because it's so important. Even myself, I've gotten into the habit of really trying to tip as much as I possibly can whenever I can. But yeah, this work is definitely amazing. Do know that it's probably almost always going to be independent contractor, so you are going to have to pay taxes on everything that you earn at the end of the year. The second highest paying gig that I do is also independent contractor work, and that is voice acting. I know, super cool, and it 100% is, but most of the time when I tell people I do voice acting, they think I do some kind of character work, which I can do some character voices, but I've only ever been asked to do my completely natural voice. Currently, I work for one company, and I love working for them, but once I move into my new space, I would very, very, very much like to set up my own little recording studio so that I can get into more commercial work and other voice acting gigs. If you would like to get into voice acting yourself, there is so much amazing information out there for you to find, but please just know that it will take a small investment to get started, but it is definitely 100% worth it. My next highest paying gig is yoga, and boy do I wish this was higher up on the list, but I guess third is not so bad. I've been teaching yoga for about 3 years now, and I absolutely love it. I teach both in classroom settings and private lessons, a few workshops, and while pretty much everywhere I work pays me a little different and it's a little hard to keep track of all the time, most months I can pay about half to 3/4 of my rent just from yoga, which is really nice. Yoga is tied for being my favorite form of income, my favorite job that I have, and I would like to make more money in the future, but I think that even if I didn't, I would still continue to teach yoga because I really, really love helping people move in a healthy and mindful way. Shameless plug, actually, I have a yoga channel, which I will leave linked right up here, called Green Eyed Yogi. If you'd like to go check it out and subscribe, I would very much love that. I will be posting a new flow in the next few days, and I might post a few more actually, seeing as a lot of people are going to be home for a while coming up soon. But yeah, definitely go check that out. And if you yourself would like to become a yoga teacher, I cannot suggest this or recommend this anymore. Like, you should do it. You should just do it, honestly. I definitely recommend it. I will say, full transparency here, it is a lot of money to get certified from most places, but it is so, so worth it. The fourth way I'm actually able to make money is through video editing. So I am super incredibly lucky that my YouTube channel has actually landed me a few jobs. Basically, I have never reached out to anyone for an editing job of any sort. These are just jobs that have landed in my lap, and I am so incredibly grateful for that. Don't get me wrong, I'm so incredibly grateful for that. I have the absolute pleasure to work for this amazing media company here based in Orlando. They generally call me in when they have an influx of work because they do have 2 full-time editors already on staff, and they are so much more talented than me at editing. Like, they're so good. But I really love working with that team. It just feels like a family there, even when I'm not there all the time. Every time I come in, I just feel at home, and it's so nice. I've also done a few side gigs for some companies, some brands, and 2 personal people who have reached out to me in the past to edit some videos. If you have any skills for editing, whether that be video, photography, or even words, there are always people looking for those skills, and there are definitely hundreds of websites that you can sign up for to get gigs like that, but you can also just put it out on Facebook, put it out on your Instagram, put it out on your Twitter, just seeing if friends and family need some of that work, because you'll be surprised. Video editing might be super easy to you, or photography might be super easy to you, but to other people, they're completely lost, and they will be willing to pay you for your work and your art, because it really is art at the end of the day. Another smaller way that I make money is actually similar to video editing, and that is social media consulting. Most of these jobs I got through my YouTube, or for the fact that I just have a basic knowledge of social media platforms in general, but really it's good money if you already love social media. A lot of these jobs are coming from small businesses who want to step up their social media game but have no idea where to start. And I think that this is actually a super simple gig to get into if you're willing to put in the time and effort to reach out to companies and stuff like that and make a very compelling case on how you think you can actually bring more business to them or bring more money in for them. Because that's one of the biggest things, is people don't really honestly want to spend too much money on social media until you can show them, like, hey, if you spend a little money on this, you can get a lot more money in profits in return. That's really nice, and basically as long as you already have a smartphone, there's really no overhead costs of this. You just need to reach out to the companies or the people and be like, hey, can I help you out there? My sixth stream of income is actually through Etsy. Now, I've had an Etsy since I was 13. I know, I had it before it was cool. But no, basically I have one Etsy that is completely devoted to friendship bracelets, which I've been making since I was about 13 years old, and selling those on Etsy. And then within the last year, I've created a new Etsy that I sell the vinyl stickers that me and my boyfriend created within the last year for all of my YouTube channel logos. I would definitely like to make some more stickers in the future for that. And honestly, I would really just like to spend a little bit more time on both of those accounts and both of those shops. But I will tell you that even with putting in almost zero effort each month, other than maybe renewing a few listings, I generally make between 1 and 3 sales each month. So if you really put the time and effort into it, it is a job, but if you put the time and effort into it, I definitely think you will see some of the rewards from that. I highly, highly, highly suggest that anybody who makes anything crafty get on Etsy. Even if you just use the money for, you know, some extra coffee money each month, you have no idea what that could turn into in the long run. Now, out of all 8 of my income streams, I 100% wish that this one was much, much higher on the list, and that is acting. I would definitely say acting is the hardest probably on this list to make money at. It takes a lot of time and commitment and perseverance to constantly be submitting yourself for auditions and then going on those auditions once you get them. But yeah, I will be completely honest with you guys. In the last 3 years, I've probably made about $450 from acting, and in 2020 I'm really trying to push myself to make more money doing what I really, really, truly love, and that is acting. That goes hand in hand with my yoga. Those are the two that I love the most, and so I definitely wish that acting was a little bit higher on this list, but you know, it is what it is. The 8th and final way that I currently make money is through affiliate programs. If you do not know what an affiliate program is, it's basically when you work as like a representative or a brand ambassador for a larger company, and you yourself send people to the company to make purchases or to make sales. I currently work under 2 of these programs, the first being Pura Vida bracelets and the second one being Amazon affiliates. So for Pura Vida, basically anybody who uses my code BrandyWalker20 at checkout gets 20% off their purchase, and whatever the overall purchase is, I get some small percentage of that. And then with Amazon affiliates, I have links basically in the description box of all of my videos for like my camera gear, my mic, even the fairy lights that I have in the background here. And anybody who clicks those links and makes a purchase of any sort, I get some kind of percentage based off of that as well. I would definitely like to be a part of more affiliate programs in the future, but I know that in this moment, I just 100% need to step up my game with the current programs that I'm already a part of. If you yourself would like to be a part of either of these programs that I just mentioned, I will leave links to them in the description box down below. And if there are any other companies that you really love, that you really would love to be like a brand ambassador or a representative for, then definitely just Google basically if those companies have an affiliate program. A lot of companies at this point do. Sometimes there is no entry requirement, and then other times you have to meet some entry requirements before they will allow you into the program. But just Google it and see. You do have to put work into it though as well, and I would like to put more work into it in the future, but that is just another thing to add to the list of things that I would like to be able to do right now. Okay, so that was all 8 of the income streams that are currently making me money at this very moment, but in the spirit of self-development, as well as me just trying to give you guys some more ideas to work off of, here are 4 more income streams that I don't currently make money off of, but I hope to be making money off of in the future. The first one, and the one that I'm working towards at this very second, is making money through YouTube AdSense. YouTube AdSense is the money that you earn from ads placed before, during, or besides your YouTube channel. I currently cannot make money through AdSense because you need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within the last 365 days. So if you're watching this video, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button and watch till the end of this video, and you know, maybe watch 2 or 3 more videos after it. You know, just an idea. So while I definitely think that YouTube AdSense and making YouTube videos is a great way to make money, do know that it will take a lot of time and effort, and you have to work at it before you get to that point of like some passive income from your YouTube channel. Another stream of income that I would absolutely love to add to the mix is paid products. For me, this mostly means things like ebooks and online paid workshops and classes, but I just would really love to be able to reach more people with just one really truly amazing product. The third stream of income that I would absolutely love to add to my mixture of income streams is very similar to the paid products, and that is merchandise and merch. I already have my stickers that I have on my Etsy for my YouTube channel and everything, but I would love to add, you know, some more stickers for sure, as well as some like yoga things and maybe even some apparel. If there is anything that you guys specifically would love to see Brandy and Green-Eyed Starlet make merch of, please let me know down below, because I would really love to know what your guys' ideas are. And last but 100% certainly not least, I would love to add stocks and being good at stocks into my streams of income. I currently own probably a good handful of stocks already, but I have a very small basic knowledge of stocks in general, so I would like to get a little bit more savvy, a little bit more knowledgeable about stocks in general, and be a little bit more smarter with my money in the future, and that is just something that I need to sit down and like learn. And that's it. Those are all my streams of income and all the streams of income that I would wish to add in the future. Unfortunately, with everything that's going on right now with the coronavirus, I do foresee and expect that a lot of my jobs are either canceled or delayed in the next coming weeks, which is very stressful. Don't get me wrong, it's extremely stressful, but I'm really hoping that when one job falls short, another one may be able to pick up the slack there. So I'm just trying to stay positive in that regard. And if you guys are stressing out about this financial curveball that was just thrown at all of us, my heart is with you. I understand completely, and I'm sending you good vibes and hopefully money your way right now. If you guys have absolutely any questions about anything I talked about in today's video, feel free to leave me a comment down below. I will try to respond to as many as possible with as much information as I possibly have or can. As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're not already. I post videos every Wednesday now and Saturday, and you do not want to miss out on a single video. Next Saturday, we're going to be talking about the stress and the overwhelm that can come from being self-employed and how to avoid that stress. Okay, my little sparrows, I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great day, a great week. Please wash your freaking hands. I love you guys. Bye-bye!